and welcome. There's a major breaking news today surrounding the indigenous people of Biafra, widely known as IPOB, as reports indicate that Nnamdi Kanu has dissolved the existing Directorate of State Services leadership and appointed a new team to oversee the affairs of the movement. According to statements circulating among supporters of the movement, Kanu has reportedly dissolved the third administration of the Directorate of State Services, commonly known as the DOS, which had been led by Mazi Chika Edoziem since 2017. The decision represents one of the most significant leadership changes within IPOB since Kanu's detention and ongoing legal battle. Reports indicate that a new leadership structure has been unveiled, with a fresh team tasked with managing the day-to-day affairs of the organization. The newly appointed administration is expected to focus on rebuilding internal structures, improving accountability, and addressing concerns raised about the welfare of detained members. According to the statements, one of the major reasons cited for the leadership overhaul was the satisfaction with the handling of issues relating to IPOB membership who remain in detention across different parts of the country. The statement alleged that many detained members face serious hardship while awaiting trial and accused the outgoing leadership of failing to provide adequate support, legal assistance, and welfare services to affected members. In addition to concerns over detainees, the former leadership was also accused of allowing internal divisions, personal rivalries, and factional disputes to distract the organization from its primary objectives. The statement further claimed that internal disagreements had weakened unity among supporters and damaged public confidence in the movement. The leadership restructuring has already generated widespread reactions among supporters and observers of the IPOB movement. Some view the move as an attempt by Nnamdi Kanu to regain direct control over the direction of the organization, while others believe it may trigger fresh internal disagreements among various factions. Political analysts say the coming days could prove crucial as members of the dissolved leadership decide their next course of action. Questions are already being raised about whether former officials will accept the decision, remain within the organization, or pursue separate political and activist paths. Another issue attracting attention is the potential impact of the leadership shakeup on ongoing efforts related to Kanu's legal challenges and calls for his release. Supporters of the move argue that Kanu is attempting to surround himself with individuals he believes are fully committed to advancing his interests and the broader objectives of the movement. Critics, however, warn that any internal conflict resulting from the restructuring could create additional distractions at a time when supporters are focused on legal and political developments surrounding the IPOB leader. For now, one thing is clear: a significant chapter in the history of IPOB has come to an end, and a new phase has begun. Whether this dramatic leadership overhaul strengthens the movement or deepens existing decisions remains to be seen. As developments continue to unfold, all eyes will be on both the newly appointed leadership team and the reaction of those who have been removed from office. The story is still developing, and more details are expected to emerge in the coming days. I am Kasitoni, and many thanks for watching.